And the old Royal Enfield logo has a specific type of screw which is very rare to get. Thank God it's gone good, but just in case if this did not go the way I felt it would go, I would have to purchase this entire cover again, which would. When it comes to classic bikes, very few people actually appreciate the effort that a person puts in to make the bike the way it is. Now, example, this bike over here. I put on a lot of effort, time, money, a lot of trial and errors. Like, I had a BSA seat before, then I've changed it to the Chetak seat, so money gone there. I tried 1-2 handlebars, then finally I came to this handlebar, which is a custom-made ape handlebar. And now what I've realized is with the increase in seat height, I have to increase the handlebar as well. So I've purchased 3-inch risers. I tried normal hallogen bulbs. What I realized is it sucks a lot of battery, and obviously to keep the bike the way it looks, and I've specifically, you see this gap in between, I've specifically designed the bike in such a way that it has to have a minimalistic look. So initially I had a smaller battery, then I had to upgrade to a bigger battery, so that's cost over there. I was not sure how is this going to look. Thank God it's gone good, but just in case if this did not go the way I felt it would go, I would have to purchase this entire cover again, which would cost me another 3,500. These things are very rare to get. This thing is, even though it is rare to get, example, this particular chrome finish that I've got, it has costed me 850 rupees on both sides, worth every penny. But I had to install these, the old Royal Enfield logo. And the old Royal Enfield logo has a specific type of screw, which is very rare to get. So the logo has costed me, I think, around 500 bucks or 550 for both sides. But then it took me some time to get these screws. So even though when I placed it in the market, because again, the Tamil Nadu issue, now either I get the Tamil Nadu issue resolved because I live in Maharashtra and I'll ride it with the MH, or I'll just continue riding with Tamil Nadu. But what I've realized is in the second-hand market, you always have these basic bikes which cost, say, 60, 70, 80% less, and then people don't appreciate that the effort you've put in. Another example, I had purchased these, what do you call, white walls, which is the Atlas kind of white walls. Okay, obviously it's not the Atlas brand, it's another brand. But I had to ride the bike all the way to Bandra to a guy to understand how to fix this, and that guy charged me 800 bucks just to install these white walls on both the tires. So there are these small things that you put in, and very few people appreciate the effort, is what I realized when I had placed a rate in the market and I was getting a lot of gyan ki are Rajasthan ka bike, Gujarat ka bike is half the rate. Then I realized, you know what, I enjoy the bike. I get a lot of, what do you call, using my Yamaha a little more than what I'll be using the Enfield in the monsoons. But again, the 1 year that I've had this machine, I've ridden her more than I've ridden my Yamaha for the last 10 years. So it says a lot about this machine. It says a lot about the reliability that you get with this machine. Again, now what I've done is I have put these projector lights that you see over here. I'll just switch them on for you. Okay, the battery isn't enough. Let me start the bike to switch it on for you. I'll give you another reason why this machine is amazing. I'm not going to use the accelerator. This is an old machine and it will start only with a kick. You need to pump the engine The engine's a little free. Here are these old school lights. Okay, it's a little late, so I can't keep the engine on. But what I'm trying to say is, these old school lights are no comparison to the newer lights, but I still enjoy the throw it gives. Again, it's you got to set your expectation right. You got to understand and appreciate the bike for what it is. It will never keep up with, say, signal to signal drag race, but it will keep up with the traffic. And if you live in a city like Mumbai, your bikes would never look at a speed above 60, 65 most of the times. Yeah, there are times when you can really push your bike, but I'm happy riding this amazing machine at 65 kilometers per hour all day long. Another thing is just the way it looks. Just the way it looks. It just looks like, every time I park this bike, I like to stare back at the bike and appreciate how it looks. Every time I park the bike, there are people who appreciate the bike the way it looks. So only vintage owners will understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, I felt, you know what, it's not worth selling this machine. I think I'm going to keep it. I know I'm going to keep it, and I will be enjoying this machine for the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, till the time I'm physically capable riding this particular machine. And I enjoy every minute of it. I enjoy sitting on the bike. I enjoy the way the bike reacts. I enjoy the fact that even though this machine is this antique industrial tractor kind of machine, is no comparison even to a 100cc 110 modern fuel injected bike. But I enjoy the thump it provides. I enjoy the way it gradually increases speed. I enjoy looking at this vintage kind of, you know, speedometer. How often do you get something like this? Absolute analog, absolute analog. I enjoy these old looking bulbs that I've placed over here. I enjoy the fact that I don't have any LEDs. I have everything old school. And yes, I mean, you really appreciate things once they are no longer in your life. And in 2026, you're not going to get such a machine ever. How much ever you try, how much ever the modern Royal Enfields, the modern Triumphs try to have the retro design, retro look, you will never get the feel that you get of this machine. And I'd like to emphasize, I use this machine every day. I'm obviously not going to use her in the monsoons, so 6 months I'm going to keep her packed up. I think I'm going to start using my Yamaha a little more than I should have. So in short, to conclude this impromptu video of mine, I think this bike is here to last. I think this bike is here to stay with me, and I will ride the bike as much as I can. Fingers crossed, I'm still in touch with some agent in Tamil Nadu to help me with the NOC. And if that does happen, there's a lot that I need to do. Again, this bike is still not done, irrespective whether the passing is done or no. I'll be getting a windscreen over here that makes the bike look even more vintage, and I'll be just, my bad habit of just spicing up the bike a little more every month, a little investment here and there every month to make the bike look a little better. And that's what people should do. They shouldn't just buy a bike in almost scrap condition, give it to a modifier, spend 2.5 lakhs, whatever amount, and get it done. Do something like what I did. I'm building it step by step, brick by brick, and I'm letting every stage sink in I'm letting every stage of this bike let me understand how it feels. I don't want to do it up completely in one go. And then I say, oh shit, this I shouldn't have done, that I shouldn't have done. I'm not saying with the small changes there haven't been mistakes, there have been mistakes, but it just gets a sense of appreciation that you are, the machine is growing into your personality, into something that you want, and not something that a guy sitting in the garage assumes you want. So yeah, I think I'll conclude this video of mine. This bike is here to stay, and I'm loving every minute that I have. I'm spending with the bike, and I think this bike needs a person like me to appreciate the true potential. Now, once the passing is done, yes, there is a certain engine swap that I'm planning. Again, me being me, there's always something that I'll want to do, but I guess that's another 4 5 months down the line, or maybe 4 5 weeks down the line. I don't know, but this is what it is as of now. So, if you watched the video till now, thank you, and I look forward for seeing you in my next one. And I still haven't named her actually. Is there any suggestions? Do let me know. I still haven't named her, but I think this bike, this old black Diesel Enfield deserves a name as well. Let me see. Let me think of something. Okay, till the next video, take care, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.